Hey, hello everybody. So we're gonna try this, right? We're gonna try this, and sorry, no introduction because, long story short, my intro video is on my other StreamYards account, which I'm not using right now. Anyways, we're gonna try this. It's raining. You know that even on the most perfect of days, shit doesn't work out for me, but we're going to try this. We're going to give it a good old college try. I hope everybody's doing great. I have missed y'all. So, what do y'all want to jump into? First, I did want to say hello to Reed Havoc, and they had the sweet little baby in the thumbnail. And also, it was a little baby, Marcella. She was in a community post. We're going to get to that in a second, but I just want to say welcome to the channel, and no problem at all. We like to help people over here if we can, and yeah, we spread awareness. We just try to do what we can. So let's go down the list. And I do apologize for yesterday. My laptop is having a sad, and I had a nervous breakdown, but it's okay because at least it seems to be everything is working out so far. So hello, Flip Flop. Well, I saw you on my phone, not up here. What's up, Natasha? Hello, how are you? Mariah, hello, how are you? Let's see. And everybody that was here yesterday, hello. And I'm sorry. It wasn't in the cards. So, BL, hello. Yes, I'm glad you made it. Nikki O'Shea, hello. Let's see. Mo, hello. What's up, DJ Matt? Good to see you. Mangela 44. I'm just gonna call you 44. How are you? Sugarman know you. Hello. I'm so glad to see everybody. So, oops. Like I said, it's storming here, and I'm in the middle of nowhere, so we're gonna try. So let's jump into these stories. I think I'm gonna save Daryl Brooks for last because I have so many opinions. So let's look. I have everything up from yesterday. Let's see. What did I want to look at first? I guess we could go ahead. Well, let's wait till everybody gets in here before we talk about Marcella. I want the more people to see it and feel inclined to help, and they're not asking for cash, which I feel like people are more inclined to help when people just state their specific needs other than ask for cash. I think people have a lot better time giving in that manner. Anyways, we'll hop into that in just a second. So let me all right. Let's go ahead and look at this one real quick. It won't take. Hey, what's up, Mississippi Granny, Sugar Magnolia? Let's look at this one. I don't think it will take. Oh, hold on. Ooh, it's been so long since I streamed. I completely clicked off the wrong one. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's get back. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, I guess it would help if I shared. And they've updated StreamYards. So, share screen. Yes. I'm so glad y'all are coming here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Mississippi Granny. It's freezing a little bit. It looks like it's freezing for y'all's end too, but we're just going to push through, man. It would have to start storming, but it's okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see. But I do plan on going live tonight as well, because I do have downtime. And y'all know when hubby's out of town, I'm able to stream at night. So, I mean, I could do it while he's here, but he probably wouldn't appreciate that since he works, 14-hour days. And then I'd be on the YouTubes. Yeah, I don't think it would go over super well. So, but he is out. So I will more than likely doing a stream tonight and tomorrow night. More than likely. So that's good. What's up, Debs? How are you, baby? Sapito, hello, one of my very favorites. Hopefully y'all can hear me pretty good. My mic seems to be working okay. Just a little slow, but yeah, it should be catching up, hopefully. Yesterday when it was trying to load up, it kept saying, oh, connect directly to your router. The router is 3 feet from me in the next room. So I just think StreamYards doesn't like me, and that's okay. That's okay, because I don't like them either. All right. Now, I did want to say this up front. This case that we're fixing to talk about, they have one suspect in custody. They are still looking for the second suspect, which is another reason why we're going to look at this. But this is Allahnia Lenoir. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. So let's just dive into this. Now, she went missing around the same time as Alexis Ware. To my knowledge, I don't, and that's where W-A-R-E. I don't think that they have had any movement with her case, but I have not looked at it in the last month. So I'm not sure. Okay. Alana's, hold on. Let me see. Let me back up. I went too far, guys. Hold on. All right. No, I did not. I did not go too far. I apologize. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. All right. Alana is a 24-year-old woman who went missing July 30th, 2022. Now, at this time, they do believe that she is deceased. She has not been found. So the public, they still need to come forward with information, and they need to be on the lookout for this other suspect, which I will show you in just a second. And this is out of Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see. Atlanta goes by the nickname Fruity. Atlanta is a beacon of light. She's respectful, always happy, the life of any gathering, amazingly talented, fluent in Spanish, and is a great singer, cook, and caregiver. All above, she truly loves her family, and we love her more than anything. All right, that's from her parents. Alana's parents, Jeanette Jenkins and Abraham Lenore, spoke to the media about their daughter. They described Alana as sweet, loving, adventurous young woman who loves to cook and is bilingual. Let's see. She had a dream of opening her own food truck and going to culinary school. It's very sad. She had her whole life ahead of her, her father said. On July 30th, 2022, Allahnia, I believe is how it's pronounced, and a friend traveled to Atlanta together. They had plans to meet up with two men, Dante Reynolds and Stephen Obit. I believe there is footage that shows Alana and the friend entering the Peachtree Midtown complex on that day. So, let me see. Welcome to anybody coming in. Fresh checking. Hey, baby, how are you? Mo, hello. How are you? Let me see. I hope I got everybody. Hello, everybody coming in. Oh, let me put it on live chat instead of top chat. Live chat reminder, everybody. All right. Alana's friends said that they went to chill with the two men and they were reportedly drinking alcohol. Let's see. There is CCTV footage of Alana and her friend leaving the apartment around midnight. Alana is never seen leaving the apartment. So, and I'm going to show y'all another video. They do believe that she did not ever leave the apartment, but we'll get to that in just a second. Let's watch this. I think this is one of the ones that I have pulled up separately. Now, if y'all can hear it, let me know, because y'all know before we had an audio issue. If there's an echo, let me know. If y'all cannot hear it, please let me know. So let's just start. I'm not going to pause it unless I have to, or mute it unless I have to, my mic. Let's see. Oh, I hear the thunder. Oh, please hold out so I can get this live stream done. Trying to get back in the swing of things. All right. Let's see. That feels wrong. Yeah, I agree.
Happening today in less than an hour, family and friends will hold a vigil for a woman who has been missing.
Is the hearing okay, y'all?
A week now. Friends believe she was abducted. 11 Alive's Care Spelger is there now from where they believe she was taken. Karis, what do we know so far?
So her family is hoping that any information will be made available to them so they can try and help bring her home. They are doing everything they can bring attention to it. Even here, you can see there's this missing person sign that's just outside of the apartment building where she was last seen, and they're holding this vigil and also a press.
Now, again, I want to stress this is old. I'm just trying to bring y'all in a timeline of things. One suspect has been arrested. They are still looking for another suspect.
Conference today, and they're hoping that someone will come forward with any information to help bring 24-year-old Alania Lenore home safely. She was last seen here along the 1600 block of Peachtree Street in Northeast Atlanta on July 30th, and this is right across from where Peachtree intersects with Buford Highway. She's described as being 5'4" with brown hair bring attention to it. Even here, you can see there's this missing person sign that's just outside of the apartment building where she was last seen. And they're holding this vigil and also a press conference today. And they're hoping that someone will come forward with any information to help bring 24-year-old Alania Lenore home safely. She was last seen here along the 1600 block of Peachtree Street in Northeast Atlanta on July 30th. And this is right across from where Peachtree intersects with Buford Highway. She's described as being 5'4" with brown hair and brown eyes, and was last seen wearing a blue shirt, blue shorts, and cream colored shoes. Now, the family and friends believe that she was abducted from her apartment. They plan to hold this vigil in less than an hour in front of the apartment building. Organizers say it's meant for her family to call more attention to this because they're really hoping that with more eyes on this situation, they will be able to get some more info and hopefully locate her safely. Again, that's happening in less than an hour at 10 o'clock. It'll be right here in front of this apartment building where she was last seen. And of course, anyone with any info is asked to contact the Atlanta Police Department. Christy.
All right, Karis, thank you.
Okay, so good. Hopefully y'all could hear that for the most part. I thought I had, let me see. Can y'all hear that thunder? Oh my God, we better not. Ooh, I certainly hope we can get through this. I thought I had, hold on one second. I thought I had another, I guess maybe I didn't send them over. Anyways, I don't know if, I don't know about other content creators, but I love to like send things to myself. So I think that's what I did. I sent the video to myself and didn't add it to my laptop. All right. So this is Dante Reynolds, and he has been picked up. Okay. She's not in the apartment. And I know that there was 2 individuals who might be called suspects now. And one of them is on probation in Rockdale County, Georgia. He said, let me back up a little bit though. Let's read up here. Lana's parents started the GoFundMe to, okay, I'm not concerned about that. They are now retained. Okay. But let me back up though, because it is context. They did have a GoFundMe for a private investigator. And they hired TJ Ward. He also worked on that Natalie Holloway case in Aruba in 2005. We need to work from that apartment complex, work our way out to see if there's any evidence. Ward said, I have a cadaver dogs, I have drones, and I have resources to assist in trying to locate her. If you Google Dante Reynolds, one of the first things that pops up about him is his mugshot. So let's scroll down. She's not in the apartment. I know that there are 2 individuals who might be called suspects. One of them is on probation. I just read that. We are looking into those 2 individuals with law enforcement and trying to find out what may have transpired. He said, Alana's father has spoken about what he believes has happened to his daughter. The least of the evil is that she was trapped. She was not, though. They do believe that she is deceased. So in the last, I guess maybe it was 2 weeks ago, there was an update. And they specifically talked about the trafficking. They do not believe that she was trafficked, but they don't know necessarily the motive either. Let me scroll back up here. I'm going to leave it on her picture. And I'm going to pull up the article that I did have. So just bear with me 1 second. I appreciate y'all all coming out. Miranda, hello. I know, Sapito. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Not going to dally a whole lot on the idiots in question, but we are definitely going to talk about Quinton. I hope good day. There's good day. I was just thinking about you. No problem. Don't apologize. That's so funny. I was just fixing to say something to you. All right, let me pull this up. Y'all give me 1 second. Because I don't know what happened. I don't know. I got in my feelings yesterday about the technical difficulties. So I don't guess I sent these other things to myself. Not that y'all care. So how is everybody? I guess it's been about 2 weeks. It's been about since Evelyn. The more and more I have looked into stuff with little sweet Evelyn, it's probably, I think it's going to be one of the worst cases that we have looked at as far as cause of death and all the things that she had to do to murder that child. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it's not a lot you can say. It's just not a lot you can say. Hold on. Just give it a second, guys. It's trying to get it pulled up. Which, I don't know. Y'all could probably know. A lot of people say laptops, you know, it's best to do streaming with an actual, with something different than a laptop. And I think I may try that. All right, just give me a second. So, let's see. You got a new phone and you lost your links, but you promised you get. Don't worry, Miranda. Guys, and Miranda at some point will be coming up to talk to everybody about. Hey, Karen, how are you? We're gonna get to Marcella here in just a minute. I just wanted to let people. I didn't want to do it right at first. Fat baby, hello. They don't like me, fat baby, and I'm not in the algorithm because I don't put out content. So whose fault is that, guys? Guess that'd be Bieber's. It'd be Bieber's fault. So it's okay. It's okay, guys. You used laptop for a long time, but you love the all-in-one Dell. Okay. Okay. If you want, you can share the pic. Oh, yeah, we will do that at the end, Natasha. Yes, absolutely. All right, guys, I'm having some freezing issues, but at least we're still live. I see that I am actually froze on the screen, but it's okay. We're just kind of pushed through, right? Oh, okay. Let me see. Maybe. Oh, God, man. I shouldn't have messed with it. This is ridiculous. I literally, with Quinton's case, I just started looking at it yesterday. I started watching 10 to Life, and then I got like 5 minutes through her video, and then I thought, no, I need to know. I need it in a different, I need to have it served differently. So I went to Chasing Truth, and I watched her live stream, her kind of deep dive she did. And yeah, man, I was completely sucked in the minute I started hearing all the things, as Chasing would say. Don't you just love Chasing Truth? I mean, can we just say that here? That, like, we definitely support Chasing over here. I just love her. And I'm not good at wasting time. My old laptop is frozen. Let's see. You love the real live streams. Who is perfect? LOL. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, this is a real one. This is me all day long, winging it 101. It's not too much different than my personal daily life. We are just winging it. Oh, God, dude. You know, I'd like to say that it's just the weather, but it's probably not. I'm like Lemony Snickets, except I'm not a villain. What's up, Casey Hudson? Hey, baby, how are you? Okay, well, I'm all frozen. I'm completely frozen. I'm still frozen on here. This is great. What's up, Cray Cray? How are you, honey? How are you? Okay, so I'm back. Give me a second. Let me, I tell you what, we're just not even going to worry about this page I was trying to pull up. And we're just going to go back to what we were looking at. And yeah, we're just going to act like it never happened. And StreamYard gods, I'm going to need you to cooperate. Okay. I thought we was on the same team, but apparently we're not. But you could at least play nice, right? Oh, man, this is, I'm telling you, I'm glad y'all are not picky over here. That's for damn sure. Ginger Snap, hey, baby, how are you? Thank you, Casey. It's good to see you. Beeves needs updated. Oh, don't you go there, Miranda. You better not. Don't you even go there. Don't even. I can't believe you put that. Beeves needs updated equipment. We can't be doing this long.
We conducted numerous manual searches at areas where technological evidence suggested that Alani may be located without success. We utilized the assistance of cadaver dogs.
I don't know what's planned.
Homicide detectives and entire police recruit classes. At this point, we have developed enough evidence to suggest that Alania was murdered and that her body was disposed. Area. And so we would again ask that if anybody has information on his where conducted numerous manual searches at areas where technological evidence suggested that Alania may be located without success. We utilized the assistance of cadaver dogs, homicide detectives, and entire police recruit classes. At this point, we have developed enough evidence to suggest that Alania was murdered and that her body was disposed of. We have secured Fulton County arrest warrants for 2 individuals. One of those individuals is currently in custody at the Fulton County Jail, 29-year-old Deontay Reynolds. The second subject we are going to ask for the help of the media and the general public to locate. He is 29-year-old Stephen Abate. We do believe that Stephen is located somewhere in the metro Atlanta area. And so we would again ask that if anybody has information on his whereabouts or any information regarding this investigation, that they would please contact the Atlanta Police Department or Crime Stoppers and provide us with that information. So keeping in mind that this still is a very open, active investigation, our ultimate goal is to locate the body of Alania and be able to provide closure for this group.
I did want to say this is the most updated information. This was about 2 weeks ago. Oh, thank you so much, Ginger Snap. Miranda, I'm going to kick your ass personally. I hope you understand that. I hope you understand that. Thank you so much, Ginger Snap. Man, I'm dumbfounded that people even come over here and listen to me. I'm very grateful for the support. I mean, honestly, y'all are amazing. And there are a few of y'all that I talked to. I could really just like cry. It's been an amazing 2 years and I'm just so grateful. I'm just very grateful for y'all, honestly.
So keeping in mind that this still is a very open, active investigation, our ultimate goal is to locate the body of Alania and be able to provide closure for this grieving family. But we will take some questions that we are able to answer at this point.
Were there any leads or tips that led you to that? I know you said it was like technology, but were there any leads or tips that led you to that location as far as where you believe she was killed?
So that's the great job that our missing persons unit did right off the bat. And again, every missing persons case that we get, we investigate aggressively. We take each one of these cases seriously, and we're able to utilize anything at all at our disposal to locate this individual. So in this case, it was an exigent request for a phone company to get a last known location. And that's what led us initially to that apartment complex.
Did Alania know the 2 gentlemen prior to that night?
So we do believe that they did have a brief acquaintanceship or relationship. They were not complete strangers at the point of that night inside of the apartment.
Did Reynolds turn himself in, or was that
He was apprehended in Conyers, Georgia, and then transported to the.
That was funny. Did he turn himself in? Oh yeah, sure. Nobody turns himself in anymore. You know what? Like literally nobody turns himself in anymore. We got this fucking clown, Daryl Brooks. He's on video. He's literally on video running over 70 people. Half of these people were children. He's right now objecting to every piece of evidence. He's objecting to words. No, these criminals got nothing but time. Thank you so much, Casey. Please, if you haven't subbed up to Casey and checking, they have great video. They have great channels. Hey, Hondo, how are you, sweetheart? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much, Casey. Y'all gonna make me fucking cry. Y'all know I'm about a big baby. It's good to see you too, Hondo. Absolutely. Oh, my stupid dogs. Here they go.
Fulton County Jail.
Are there going to be any charges potentially for the third person who was there with them that night? The woman. She was with a friend.
So at this point, we are still exploring everything. The evidence we have at this point does not suggest that that individual was culpable in the disappearance or death of Alani.
Do you believe that Avante is still in the Metro Atlanta area or maybe left the area?
So, that's where we're really reaching out and asking for help from the public. At this point, we do believe he may still be in the metro area. And certainly anytime we advertise an individual's face and let them know that they are wanted, we know that it increases the likelihood of that person trying to flee. But we also know that we are stronger when we work together with the community. And we are confident that tips will come in that will lead us to the apprehension of this.
So as far as I know in the past, thank you BL for dropping. And anybody else, if y'all have a channel, let one of my mods know and they will have no problem dropping your link. Hold on, let me shut this door, man. Hush. Sorry, my little dogs are barking like crazy. What was I gonna say? Make sure you all got, yeah, please thumbs up. And if it's different over here, if you got to hit the thumbs down, just hit it twice because it's everything's technical difficulties over in this bitch. So what was I gonna say? Heck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this was 2 weeks ago to my knowledge. I do not think that Reynolds, Dante Reynolds, was that right? Yeah, I don't think he has been found. It was the other man. Did he turn himself in? That was the funniest shit I've heard all day outside of Blowhard, trying to get beat up. But anyways, that shit's pretty funny too. But thank you so much, Hondo. I appreciate all the support. Honest to God, I don't even understand how people listen to me, but I appreciate the ones who do, definitely. So let's see. Okay, now that I have a few people in here, let's look at Marcella. Now, this is a little sweet baby that is on my community tab. Let me see. How did I want to bring it up? Is it? Yeah, I guess I'll just do this. I'll just do this. I'll go from this one since it's already up. All right, now let me pull this up. I'm just going to go to my community tab. Everything is in there. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Everything is also in the description. If you want to help Marcella, we're going to look at her. Here, let me share my screen. But all the links is, there's a Facebook link and there's an Amazon wish list. But let's read Marcella's story. But everything is in the description. All right, now let me share my screen. Give me a second. God, these dogs, they heard my voice. And they're like, is she in there talking to somebody else? Is she sharing her freaking time to somebody besides us? I have 5 Yorkies. Most of y'all know that. But yeah, that's what they're in there doing. They're bitching. Because how dare I do something without them involved, Which I can't even take them out right now because it's pouring down rain. All right. Hopefully, yeah, y'all could see that. Good. Okay. So I'm just going to reread this again. Please. And Mom was in the chat earlier, and we just want to say that her baby story is amazing. She was 1 pound and 3 ounces when she was born. She's 5 months old now, and she needs newborn clothes. So let's just read this. And like I said, it's a lot more digestible if people are just specifically asking for things and they're not, asking for money and all this other stuff. I think people are more inclined to help. So let's read. Now this is Karen, one of our community members, and I'm friends with her on Facebook. I have decided to start a new post. Well, because she is special, and that is Marcella, the little baby. I'm going to show you the pictures in a second. She's special to me and deserves that. She was born super early and just now got home from the hospital at 5 months old. Think about that. This is a little miracle. Oh, God. Oh, please, guys, do not mess with my stream. This is a little miracle who needs newborn diapers and wipes at 5 months old. They had plenty of preemie diapers, but this little stinker has outgrown them. She has plenty of newborn clothes, but now she needs the next sizes up. I have started a wish list on Amazon. Is there something you would like to get her that's not on the list? I will add it. I have things that start at $1 and go up, but she mostly needs diapers and wipes. Let's see. And there's a Facebook link for the original Facebook post. And I did not put her name in here because, you know, YouTube is crazy. I'm pretty, you know, you wouldn't think nothing would go on. We seem pretty, you know, cut and dry over here, but who the hell knows? I've been drawn up in a lot less shit for no reason. And it says, if you can't help, that's totally understandable. Just sharing the post would help. Now, I'm going to go even further and say, just say a prayer for this baby. She's very, very lucky to be alive. And let's look at this little bundle of joy. She makes my heart smile. Oh, my God. Look. Wow. Like, how far has this little one came, right? It's amazing. Now, this story, it stood out to me because, God love her, my 20-year-old, she was in NICU for a month. She was born with a hole in her lung because of the stress of the labor. So I understand, at least to a small degree, my little one was out pretty soon, but I understand about having a newborn and having the newborn that has needs, and you're scared. It takes a lot. It's a lot. This family's going through a lot. So if y'all are inclined to help, all the information is in the bottom, and they would be so appreciative of it. I can't see the chat. Oh, there she goes. Red Havoc is mom. She's in the chat, and please just, you know, welcome her. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. And yeah, no freaking problem at all. No problem. How early was she? Let's see. Marcella was in NICU for 4.5 months. It is very stressful. And I don't know about y'all. I assume y'all, when my little one was in the NICU, we couldn't even touch her. I couldn't even touch her for like days, it seemed like. And I had to hold her, put my arms through this thing. And I had, it was awful. It was awful. Yes, cry. NICU is the scariest place. I completely agree. Also, I don't see her in here. I should have messaged her first. I didn't think about it. But our child from another mother, Stairway, keep her in your thoughts and prayers, right? I haven't talked to her. I talked to her last week, but I haven't talked to her this week. So let's see. We weren't allowed to touch her for months. Yes, she was born at 23 weeks. Holy shit! How far has technology came? That she was born that early. 23 weeks, man. That's an incredible testimony. And no problem. So like I said, all Marcella's information is in the description, the Amazon link, and the original post, which, you know, if you don't trust me or whatever, that's fine. But it's all in there. Just go look. If you want to help. I know a few of our community members did help, and I appreciate that. I believe maybe Heather Marie. And it was somebody else. Crap. Who was it? It's on the tip of my tongue. And, oh, wait. Hold on. I can just go see right now because I'm on the actual thing. Let's see. Let's look. It was Heather Marie. Nancy. Who was it? I can't think. We're going to find out. Any guesses? Y'all got any guesses on who it was? Y'all want to make this into a contest or something? No, I'm joking. Yeah, when it's Heather Marie, twin thing. There we go. And Broken Justice. Thank you so much. She shared it. So that's amazing. So I'm super excited. Okay. So I guess we're going to move on to Quinton, since we'll do an oxygen to make the baby blind with that. Yep, absolutely. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Did I not see something? Hold on. Okay. I thought I seen something. Anyways, yeah, she's a doll baby, right? All right. So what I have for Quinton. Oh, and let's see. Your oldest was in NICU. He was 6 pounds. Wow. Well, see, mine was perfect weight and everything, but like I said, no problem, Karen. No problem. Karen is the original one that posted, so it's no problem, man. I'm just thank you for being in the community. Let's see. So I do think that there are some people on the scene with Quinton, you know, completely irrelevant. They do not need to be there, but they are there because, you know, reasons, right? So I'm kind of hoping the police intervene, or, you know, I don't know, maybe somebody gets their ass whipped or something. I mean, I don't know. In Minecraft, I don't really hope that happens. But I'm not, maybe if it does happen, I may watch. If it's recorded, which would be great, in Minecraft. You know, y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. But for now, let's just learn about this baby, Quinton Simon. This is kind of a crazy story. Let me see. This is one, I don't know which one's this one. This one might be Darkness Exposed. Okay, this is a babysitter and grandpa. Now, what's going on right this minute? Oh, Bullhorn, Betty, and I think sorry. Dolly Vision. I almost called him something that was not his birth name. So I'm pretty sure, though, I don't know. Oh, I'm just going to refer y'all to a title of a channel. The channel is Heels in the Air, and one of her titles was Hobbit and Bobbit go to, you know, the Quinton Simon house. I think it was something like that, something like that, you know, he's those zany YouTubers. I would say that was probably one of the funniest titles I've heard in a very long time, but it's okay. Okay. So I think this one might be, oh, that's what I was going to say now. Yesterday, police released a statement about the baby. I think this one is Darkness Exposed channel. Please go sub up to her. Hopefully she doesn't care. This is one that Good Day Tina sent me. This is where the babysitter and grandpa speak out. So, long story short, this is kind of what's happened. Grandmother of Quinton, mom's boyfriend, and grandfather all live in the same house. I think I have it correct. It is eerily similar to Casey Anthony, except for the baby has not been missing 2 months. It was seen that morning. It was confirmed, from my understanding, the baby was seen the morning he was reported missing, which is about the only damn difference between Evelyn and Casey Anthony. And, you know, so there's a babysitter that lives across the street. She has been watching Quinton. She's had issues, and she's been telling grandmother, which has custody of the 3 children, I believe. I believe there's 3 children. But she's been telling grandma the whole time, hey, something's wrong. The kids are being beat. You need to take care of this. It's a lot of moving parts. But yesterday, police come out and said that they believe they have enough evidence collected from the home to push the case forward. So what are they not saying, right? So context clues to me, that says, hey, we believe this is a crime scene, and we think we have enough evidence to push it forward. They are not searching. They are not actively searching like you would with the normal missing child case. They are saying we don't need searchers to come. Let me put it that way, rather. All right, so let's watch this. I will mute because you probably can't hear.
We began with new details tonight about the search for a missing toddler in West Chatham County. The ground search has been called off for the night, but investigators are still looking from above.
At nightfall, they launched a helicopter with thermal imaging to continue the search for 20-month-old Quinton Simon. We've also learned a dive team arrived near the scene. Tonight. Also new since 6 o'clock. Our crews witnessed investigators going through the garbage at the property on Buckhalter Road near Girard Avenue. We told you earlier that the FBI had asked for a search warrant to look inside the home, and since then we've seen agents actively searching the home and taking pictures. The Chatham County Police Department told us that Quinton was last seen around 6 this morning and was reported missing around 9. A massive
please
search
go sub up to
with
Darkness
neighbors
Exposed,
took
please.
place in the hours that followed.
And we have team coverage tonight. WSAV's Brian Gallagher has an exclusive interview with the child's babysitter. But we begin with WSAV's lead investigative reporter, Brett Buffington, who talked with the child's grandfather. Brett?
Tina, tonight here in this neighborhood for the first time since 10 o'clock this morning, it is quiet. This neighborhood has quite literally been crawling with police officers with search dogs, police officers on the back of horses, and deputies going door to door looking for little 20-month-old Quinton Simons. Behind me, this is the only
Hello,
officer here
Catherine.
tonight.
Welcome.
You can see the crime scene tape is still up. The FBI and the crime scene investigators, they left about 90 minutes ago, but I got the indication in a short
Yeah,
chat with
please.
them,
Chris Thorns
they
is
will be
also
back
amazing.
here at
Go
this
sub him
home
up.
tomorrow. Meanwhile, this day has been certainly very emotional for this little boy's family. We talked to his grandfather just a little bit ago. He told me this day has just been heartbreaking. Tonight, behind the crime scene tape, federal agents and investigators are looking for anything that can lead them to Quinton Simon.
What's up, PP Gate? My favorite. Stay petty for life.
17 hours.
That's been rough. That's been real rough.
Thomas Howell is Quinton Simmons' grandfather. His stepdaughter is the little boy's mom.
He's a great kid. Smart. Always smiling. I mean, he lights your life up.
This has been a nightmare for
Miranda.
him. He was out of town when he got the news. His wife driving in from out of state. The house, surrounded by crime scene tape, is theirs. Inside it.
Honestly, let's see. Hey, sub me up. Yeah. Oh, Crazy Cousins. What do you talk about? True crime? Yeah, we'll check you out. We'll definitely check y'all out. Go check out Crazy Cousins. I'm going to check him out too. Nikki O'Shea says, do I think law enforcement thinks he's on the property? I'm going to tell you what I think. And I believe I saw earlier that the neighbor came in. Actually, we're going to watch that here in a minute. A neighbor spoke and said that the mother left after the baby was supposed to be at the babysitter's that morning. The timeline is follows, which I have a timeline video also. The babies were normally dropped off, I think 5:30 or 6:30. I can't remember exactly, but the babysitter received a message and said that he would not be there. Okay. He would not be there. Mom left after the baby would have normally been at the neighbors. Been at the babysitter's. Neighbor reports mom did not come back until 9 a.m. There's a part of me, without knowing anything, in my mind, I'm thinking maybe something happened at the home. That's why police have shut it down. They taped up the windows with, black covering so nobody could see inside. They say we have enough evidence here to move the case forward. With mom leaving, I honestly think that maybe something happened in the home and maybe she took him elsewhere. I don't know, though. Honest to God, I don't know if a crime has happened at all. The baby's just missing. But, if I was a betting person, I would say, something, the truth is somewhere in between any of that. Now, are we at the stage we need to be blaming everybody? Absolutely not. But the kids were taken from mom for a reason, right? So she's not the best, but, we'll get into that in just a second. Let's see.
This morning, when Quinton went missing,
My stepdaughter, her boyfriend, 3 kids, and her brother.
the theory that Quinton simply wandered off, he says, is puzzling.
I've never seen him open a door. And the oldest one's opened the door and came out, but he's never opened a door. So, I mean, that's
I'm looking at him. He didn't open the damn
He
door.
says his
I'm sorry. It didn't
claims
happen
that
unless it
Quinton's
was
father
cracked.
came and picked the little boy up, something that police have ruled out, and Thomas himself admits doesn't add up. Quinton's mom and others in the house this morning, we've learned, are at Chatham County Police Headquarters being questioned.
Thank you, Brett. Earlier tonight, I talked with the toddler's babysitter. She is sharing her concerns tonight. It's an interview you will only see on WSAV News 3.
I am been keeping Quinton and Zane for 6 months. I kept them yesterday, and
This is babysitter talking. I think she just said 8 months she's been keeping them. Also, this is Darkness Exposed channel. Please go sub her up. Please don't strike me for watching your video, and I'm doing fair use and all the things. Okay.
they went home last night.
Diana McCarta says she babysits little Quinton and his siblings and was supposed to watch them this morning. She says she was confused as to why plans would change so suddenly.
Thank you, BL.
Saying that they would not be here. I would not be babysitting them at 5:29, which was kind of odd because I have them even when she doesn't work.
30 minutes later, 6 a.m. was the last reported sighting of Quinton, according to police. Diana says other family members asked her where Quinton might be.
And then I get a text at 9 o'clock saying, have I seen Quinton?
All right. And I hear you, Sepito. Yeah, she also says she didn't call. Yeah, they didn't call CPS. They didn't report mom, grandma, should I say, grandma, caregiver, legal caregiver, right? Caregiver, that's not an actual word, just so we're all clear, caregiver. So, I hear you, Sepito, But wasn't the boyfriend like over compliant? Did I not hear that? And literally, I just started looking at this case yesterday morning. But wasn't boyfriend over compliant as to where mom was not very compliant? I could be wrong. Please correct me.
I immediately go to their house. I try to help them look. They didn't want that. So I've just been waiting around like everybody else.
Diana and other neighbors are shocked by the news and wonder what could have happened to little Quinton.
My heart is broken.
Well, I mean, she didn't report early on
but I
months
love him
ago.
very
That's what I
much.
meant by that.
And I just don't know what could happen. The police did a really good job of looking. And where does a 1-year-old go? They've covered a lot of ground.
Join us live at 1 o'clock Eastern to have a case discussion. In the
All right, so that's starting to expose. They got a nice little group over there. They do a lot of good little work. Neither of them were complying. Got you, Debs. Okay, like I said, for some reason, and actually, I might have him confused with Grandpa, truthfully. You heard he's been cleared? Oh, I don't know. I have not heard that, but honestly, today, I've been listening to the Brooks trial, which I can't seem to turn away. When the babysitter's first interview, she said she didn't. She's trying to backtrack. That's what I thought. I could have swore that she said no, she didn't in the very first one. And I saw that one actually in Chasing Truth's video. And which is another reason babysitter has been deleting a lot of videos. She's been going live. And, you know, she's probably saying things that she probably shouldn't. Your impression of all this is, oh, hold on. It jumped. Hey, Sean, hold on. PPK. Let's see. My impression of all this, everybody's acting for. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What about grandma barging in the damn babysitter's back door? Everybody was talking. What's up, James? How are you? Boyfriend is now in Atlanta. And did I see earlier that mom and boyfriend, is this truth, though? Is there video footage of them currently playing pool in Atlanta? Please tell me, because that's exactly what I heard today, that they were, you know, what was it? The West babies, their biological parents, weren't they at a sex shop, for crying out loud? Like, oh my God. Yeah, we got missing kids. Let's just go get some toys. You know, people are crazy. People are just, let's see, no baby can get out of playpen by itself. Yeah, I mean, he can fall out of the playpen, right? He claims he is clear, but cops don't say it. Okay, yeah. Is he sounding like ABC 123? Because I don't know. Mom failed polygraph, apparently. Okay. I didn't see. Shar, hi, Shar. Shar the Great has joined us. Please, everybody say hello to Shar. No problem. Is anyone in any groups, Facebook? Shar, I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook and I don't even know when. I could not tell you if there is an active. I assume, I would fair to say True Crime Sisters has one. I'd almost guarantee it without even looking. They're pretty good about that. Let's see. Why is the child sleeping in a pack and play where they live full time? Yeah, that doesn't make much sense either. Because I don't know. But sometimes people just use, hey, Shelly, welcome, baby. You're trying to pull up your laptop and get a hold of you grabbed. Let's go. Okay, already misinformation, sadly. I did it for misinformation. I'm not trying to. I'm not. That's why I try to only show articles and stuff. But what's up, Susan? How are you? Listen, if y'all like ducks and you like feel-good stuff, please go sub up Susan Ye. She has a wonderful little duck channel, and she talks just about the goings-on in her yard, and it's pretty good stuff. Let me see. When did mom do the polygraph? Not sure, Nikki. I have literally just started looking at the case yesterday. You've been watching that insanely beautiful trial. Oh, God. As crazy as Brooks' questionings are, it's still beautiful, right? We have. Yeah, PP Gate. I get it. Yeah. It is. But I'm telling you now, him questioning these parents, which we'll get into that in a second, it would be hard for me not to jump off the stand. I'm just being honest. But yeah, no, that is the point. Innocent until proven guilty. Now, you know, he's grabbing at straws, but let's see. You would have slapped the taste out of that grandma. Yeah, man, she barged up in that woman's house. Not me. Okay, good, Catherine, because I was like, shit. Well, There you go. I'm always screwing something. No, not really. I'm teasing. You don't like grandma, but I feel she has a drink of palm. She reminds me of my sister. Yesterday's video gave me anxiety. Yeah, it was insane. We'll show it here in a second. Referencing me. Okay. All right, hon. Yeah, I didn't think nothing of it, James, at all. I'm literally just learning about it too. Grounds. God, I don't like this Brooks guy. I really don't. All right, let's look and see K9 and numerous FBI at the house now. So, James, do you live in the area or do you have a channel? You just following it? I'm just asking. It doesn't matter to me. Info is info. All right, so let's look at this one. Let me pull this one up, and this is a timeline. Let's see. Yes, again, that's what the babysitter had babies all the time. Yes, I heard that. Chasing did a good stream. It had a lot of info in it. So if I think about it, I'll go grab it here in a second. Okay, so let's look at this timeline. And now, granted, yesterday, thank you, Susan. Thank you, Miranda. And thank you, Susan, just for being you. How about that? We just thank everybody. As a matter of fact, I want everybody listening to pat yourself on the back. Y'all have been amazing today. I appreciate y'all. And y'all be kind to yourself. All right. So, timeline. What has happened since 20-month-old Quinton Simon went missing? All right. September 7th. Police were called to Quinton's grandmother's home where Quinton, his mother, boyfriend, and two other children and the grandparents lived. There was a fight between Quinton's mom, Leilani, and her mother, Billy Joe Howell. Howell. They're in Georgia. I know some Howells. A police report said, all right, Leilani called cops on her mother. When officers showed up, she told them that she was on probation and did not want trouble. She doesn't know what the probation, we do not, WSAV does not know what the probation is, but some of my sleuthers in the chat probably know, though, what that probation is. I don't know. Leilani called the cops on her mom when officers, okay. Let's see, the report said that when officers talked to Leilani's brother, he told them that Quinton's mom had a history of stealing and used the money for drugs. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Here's a video. Well, actually, let's just look at this. Let's not do this. Let's do this instead. Hold on. Let's let this nice gentleman play because this is one of the videos I already have up anyways. So it's funny because I live in Cheatham County and this is Chatham County. I thought that was funny. Let me know if there's an echo and I'll mute if I need to. I think this is September 8th. Just trying to give an accurate timeline. Okay.
We are on yet another day with no sign of little Quinton Simon. The toddler was last seen at his home on Wednesday morning. Tonight, the child is still considered a missing person. Chatham County's Police Chief Jeff Hadley says Quinton's case will stay that way until he has a reason to believe otherwise. This morning, Chief Hadley talked to county commissioners. He told them investigators are working 18-hour days looking for a break in this case. When he left the commission meeting, the chief talked with WSAV lead investigative reporter Brett Buffington.
I mean, I still hold on to hope, you know, and the Elizabeth Smart case comes to my mind.
Yeah.
You know, many years ago in Utah, I believe is when it was, is that she was gone for several months and she ended up, you know, being found. So, you know, if I can hold on to that hope, if there's something that we can glam onto and keep us moving, then we're going to do that.
Now, Brett is live tonight with new information about this case. Now, Brett, you know, we know there have been some tense moments at the home where this little boy was living. I understand that you know more about the conditions there tonight.
Yeah, but we got an incident report from a case back in September where police were called there after a fight between the mother of this child, Leilani, and her mother, Billy Joe Howell. Leilani Simmons, of course, Quinton's mother. Okay. We learned from that incident report this fight was over laundry, but just a day later is when that eviction notice was filed. Of course, we have an entire timeline that we're working to put together now to show you minute by minute, essentially from that moment in September to where we are right now. The police chief earlier today telling us that he's simply holding on to hope. The grid search from what we saw on Wednesday and on Thursday, it wasn't what we saw today. The police chief here telling us that He essentially will have his investigators out in certain areas that they have a reason to be in now.
Hold on.
Of course, that means that.
Natasha, what am I looking at? So she sent me a picture. Okay, let's click on it. They're not playing pool, but it's a pool table and it's got fruits and vegetables on it. I'm not sure what's going on. It is a pool hall. Let me see what I'm looking at. Give me 1 second. Oh, this is not a pool hall. This is a house. Okay. But why, oh, this was 4 days ago, but he's been missing. Okay, I see why people are pissed off because, all right, let me see. Let me get back over here. I'm going to try to show y'all what I'm looking at, which y'all probably already seen it. Let me get my camera on. All right. So can y'all see that? Let's see. Let me shut my light off. Yeah, it's just, they're in a house. It's fruits and vegetables. But this was, Mom posted this 4 days ago. So I guess that's why people are irritated. So, yeah, it's not a good look, that's for sure. But, yeah, they're not playing pool, I don't reckon. Okay. Let's see, you pay Bullhorn Betty is not covered by MSM. Do not give her. Oh, I did not even think about some of the major networks covering this case. And, oh, God, whatever. Well, that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, y'all already know. You know what's funny to me is I fair to say that neither one of them would bust a grape in a grape factory if given half a chance. And they're all bark. So, yeah, it's just ridiculous. All right. Hold on. Sorry about that. Airplane.
Our top story tonight, it's been nearly 48 hours since a Chatham County toddler went missing, and tonight there is no active search that we're aware of right now, but investigators are still working to find Quinton Simon.
Earlier today, more than 75 officers, including the FBI, joined the search near his home in West Chatham County. Our team has been at the home where he was last seen speaking
if that
with family members and
babysitter
neighbors.
wants to be just
The family
talking to
told us
anybody,
the boy's mother and
and
her
she's that
boyfriend
careless,
were
then
released
it's on her.
after hours of questioning.
What's that?
The
Perpetual
Chatham County Police
platypus.
cannot
Hey, baby.
comment on who may have been interviewed, but tell us they
Don't
are still
apologize.
treating this as a missing child case, and instead of a broad search, are now focusing their efforts on targeted areas.
Yeah.
WSAV's Brian Gallagher has been gathering details all evening and has
I'm
an
just
update
doing a
on
timeline,
Quinton's
y'all.
mother and her boyfriend tonight. Brian?
Yeah, that's right, Ben. For all of yesterday and most of today, the whereabouts of Quinton's mother and her boyfriend have been in question. Well, tonight we're learning that the neighbors witnessed the mother and her boyfriend at their house all throughout the day. Now, neighbors claim that the two finished being interrogated by law enforcement very early this morning. And then later that morning, neighbors say grandparents came by. Now, with Quinton missing for nearly 48 hours, tensions were running high in the family. And that's when things started to get heated. Neighbors say they heard several arguments all throughout the day. I was on scene a little after 6 p.m. tonight, where I heard another scuffle break out from across the street.
Good grief. Wow.
Chatham County Police is asking residents to turn on their Twitter notifications, which is where the latest updates are coming from. Neighbors and family members are hoping for answers as it's closing in on hour 48 of Quinton's disappearance. In Chatham County, Brian Gallagher, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Good grief, man. These people are doing the most, ain't they? Okay. That damn whole neighborhood's fighting, which, man, it's stressful, especially if you got a tight-knit place. Let's see. Also obtained dispatch audio from. Okay, let's listen to this. I'm not sure what this is. Let's listen. Might be 911.
Dispatch Chatham 7 Alpha 2, 7 Alpha 1, County West Sergeant. We have a signal 56, 535 Walkhalter Road, 535 Walkhalter Road. Complaint advised. Her 1-year-old son is missing. She woke up, her door was open. And he's unable to open the door. Thinks one came.
So she woke up and he was missing. The door was open, but who sent the damn message that the baby wasn't going to the babysitter?
Man, and took him. It's gonna be a tan-skinned child with dark brown hair, green, blue eyes. Last seen at 6 a.m. this morning.
Repeat the receipt.
This is Leilani, and her son is Hawaiian.
Hold on. It's still playing out. I don't know if that's it or not. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. All right. Let's keep going. And there's the missing persons flyer. Investigators drain pool. Now, this was 2 days ago or yesterday morning. It might have been yesterday morning. Let's watch. Might be an ad. Hold on. Sorry about that. These ads. Let's see. Boyfriend when he left for work at 6 a.m. Gotcha. Thank you, James. Thank you, Platter
We began
Pussy.
with the story we have been following since last Wednesday.
The disappearance of 20-month-old Quinton Simon.
Complain about her 1-year-old son is
I
missing.
agree,
She
Pee-Pee
woke up,
Gate.
her door was open. And he's unable to open the door. Thinks someone came in and took him.
Look at
News 3
him.
obtained a recording of the police dispatch call made on that day. Alania Simon told police that she last saw little Quinton in his playpen
Thank you,
around 6 that morning.
Platypussy.
A small army of law enforcement officers have searched the area around the West Chatham County home by air, on horseback, and with the help of drones and dogs. But so far, no sign of the child.
WSAV lead investigative reporter
Don't
Brett
worry about it,
Buffington is
Natasha.
back
It's
at the
not a big deal.
Southwest Chatham County home where Quinton was last seen. And we know police were there again today, too.
Thank you,
Brett, what can
Perpetual.
you tell us about that?
Tina, the police were here. The Chatham County investigators who have been on this case since day one, as well as federal agents back at this home. The fire department was also here. More than a dozen people in this backyard working today to try and answer the question, where is Quinton? Today, we were there.
Looks like it's trying
as
to
investigators
freeze,
used
so
a
give
pump
us that.
and a fire truck to drain the swimming pool in the backyard of Quinton's grandparents' home. That pool and this home.
Okay. Here we go. Give it a second. It's trying to come back. Everything's froze. I can't even see y'all's comments on my laptop. I'll rewind a little bit as soon as it catches up. Oh, God, that aerial image of the pool. It reminds me of Braylon Noble when they did the drone footage, when that neighbor, the apartment guy, had the drone footage. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Just give it a second. What's that, Rashad? Hey, baby. I can't see the comments. Give it a second. Let's see. It's exactly what it said. Rashad. Hey, Rashad. I see your comment now on my phone. All right. Let's see. Here we go. It's coming. It's working back. It's working back. Here we go. That house is creepy. Crazy cousin. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. You crazy cousins. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. I'm glad that I know that. I'll go check out funnies. I like funnies sometimes. Okay, here we go. We should be coming back. My connection, you know, we got storms. So we should be good now. Maybe here after Natasha, sure. Let's see. After we get through the stories, absolutely. Okay. I don't know why. Let's see. Let's pull it back.
Working today to try and answer the question, where is Quinton? Today, we were there as investigators used a pump and a fire truck
Me either,
to drain
Shar.
the
Me
swimming
either.
pool in the backyard of Quinton's grandparents' home. That pool and this home.
Heck. I don't know. Maybe it's just freezing out. Let me try to fast forward a little bit if it'll let me. I think we get the idea, though. Let me see. Oh, here we go. This is the one with the grandma. There we go. I just want to pause it before I go and start the other one. It's not giving me the option to pause. Let me see. What if I tap? Will that work? Here, ain't here. You know, you're not being very nice right now, internet. I don't really appreciate that. All right. Maybe. Let's see.
Best Reviews
check
is an
Facebook.
unbiased
Okay,
team that
Bill.
researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
All right, give me 1 second, Bill.
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Buy anything, ever.
We begin with exclusive video of a heated exchange between two people connected to a missing 20-month-old.
Quinton Simon has not been seen since last Wednesday morning.
Quinton was last seen at the home where he lived with his mother, her boyfriend, siblings, and grandparents. The house is located on Burkhalter Road in West Chatham County.
Lead investigative reporter Brett Buffington has been breaking new details in the story since Quinton went missing. Brett is joining us live now tonight from Chatham County Police Headquarters with the entire video of the confrontation between Quinton's grandmother and a babysitter, as well as new information in this case.
This is the photo of boyfriend everybody's talking about. He was supposed to... Oh, okay, gotcha.
And Tina, we've learned tonight from that babysitter that Quinton Simon.
Thank you. And I won't... all right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save it and then send it to myself, and then I will show. Thank you so much, BL, but I will not really, you know the deal. Okay. I'm going to send this to myself, and I'm going to show y'all the photo that everybody was talking about with the playing pool. Let's let this play. Okay. Thank you, BL.
Simon was part of a Department of Family and Children's Services case. That babysitter told me she talked to DCFS, and so did other people in that neighborhood.
Oh, wait a second.
This is my baby, not yours.
This video is absolutely jarring.
She's crazy.
It shows the desperation.
Let me tell y'all something. If I'm in your face like that, you're getting hit. I'm not saying the grandma should have hit her, but I'm saying if I'm that mad to barge in your house over you talking about memorial, if I'm that mad, I'm going to be that mad to stomp a mud hole in you. So I think she could have completely controlled her emotions. I think she's probably a little hot-headed. I am very hot-headed. I'm not passing judgment at all, but I'm telling you, if I was that close and I was that mad, and it really meant that to me, I would have already been blacked out crying, fighting. So I think grandma could have held her shit together. But who the hell am I to say how people need to act when kids go missing? Or kids are, whatever. I've never had a child go missing. Well, I have, but it was only for like 2 hours, and she was 14, and, she was fine. It was never to where I thought she was actually missing. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm not judging. I don't know I don't have the first inkling of what that feels like to go through it. But what I do know, I'm telling you, it wouldn't have been all that yipping. It'd have been over with. I'd have walked in the back door. But do I think the babysitter deserves it? Hell no. I think tensions are very, very high. And I just think until we get answers, they're going to be that way. Kids bring out all emotions, right? And this babysitter, listen, I've been watching the same kids for 2 years, and they just recently moved me, and it jarred me. It bummed me out. I was crying. You get attached. Their well-being, it's very important to you as the caregiver, as the babysitter, as just the extra person. You spend that much time with the family and with children, you do get close. You get invested, right?
Of the people who love Quinton Simon.
You're awful to say you're going to put a memorial. My baby's not dead.
Quinton's grandmother in Quinton's babysitter's house.
That's my baby. I texted you and I told you I was my baby. Oh, so now it's my
The intense
She told her, I
moments
told
recorded by
you
Dana
something was
McCarthy's
wrong
daughter.
and you did nothing.
Dana says Quinton's grandmother barged through her back door mad over the thought of a memorial for the missing toddler.
My baby's not dead.
I think that she's trying to take the heat off of them.
Diana talking with us today, telling me she's called Georgia's Department of Family and Children's Services about Quinton and his siblings before. DFACS told you there was a case.
Yes, absolutely.
Diana isn't the only neighbor here to tell us they were concerned about the children in this home.
I was afraid she was going to get hit.
Aww.
We tried to get Billy Joe Howell's side of this story.
Did she say I was afraid he was going to get hit like by a car?
Since yesterday, when federal investigators, firefighters, and Chatham police drained Quinton's grandparents' backyard pool, grandmother Billy Joe Howell's Facebook had a post asking for help.
I'm sorry,
getting
Cray.
that
Yes,
pool
I agree.
fixed. It's been deleted.
Yeah, who was recording
But
this?
the emotions in this neighborhood, they haven't gone anywhere.
Oh, it was one of these people. Oh, you and a whole posse of people to bitch at the babysitter. Who, what? What did the babysitter do? Yeah, she should have kept her mouth shut probably because it's an open investigation. You walked down to her house with a posse, for fuck's sake. And y'all wonder why the mom is unhinged. You know, was that I was saying tree, apples, and all that shit? Man, come on, man. That's exactly what I'd be doing. That's exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be going and breaking and entering in people's houses and threatening violence. Yeah, because sure, why the fuck not? It's obvious. They know for a fact this woman didn't take this damn baby. She's not getting anywhere fast. Get the fuck out of here. You know that babysitter didn't take that baby? Come on, man. I just think it's a lot to do about nothing. They're losing the plot. Where is your grandkid, right? And emotions are high, and that's why this is going on. But come on, man. I didn't see the part where the whole posse of family was, walking back. Get the fuck out of here, man. Stupid, man. It's stupid. That's what you're worried
It's
about?
been deleted.
I should not have been out of town. You did. You shouldn't have.
But the emotions in this neighborhood, they haven't gone anywhere.
I want to see that on the news. Oh, it's gonna be.
I don't want to see it on the news. Then why are you doing this shit? You know good and well the news is everywhere. And now, this unsuspected babysitter, she done hooked up with Blowjob Betty, for crying out loud. Like, get real. You couldn't pay me to be on this damn street unless I was looking for this child. When the drama and the chaos and the confusion is more important than the child itself, you know you have lost the plot. I'm so sick of seeing this shit. I know emotions are high, but this is the shit you would do at a drunken bar fight or something. Like, this is a missing child. This is not productive. It's not helpful. And where's Quinton? It's fucking irritating.
We learned from Chatham County Police today that they have evidence in this case. Evidence they believe will take them to the next step or break in the case. They didn't tell us what that evidence is. We do know that they have cell phone data.
Oh, Kim, did I say that? I'm so sorry, Pumpkin. My bad, Kim. Hey, welcome to the channel, honey.
From that home. We are live tonight at Chatham County Police Headquarters. I'm Brett Buffington, WSAV News 3.
He said SAV News 3. He sounded like he was from my neck of the woods, huh? All right, let me see. Sorry about the echo, y'all. I didn't even realize. All right, and I think that's about it with the timeline. That happened yesterday. Let's see if we can try to. This one's still not acting right. All right, let me get back here to y'all. Okay. So, oh, good, Kim. I didn't even recognize. Oh, Bieber got potty mouth. I didn't even. Oh, I'm so sorry. Man, I don't know. Yeah, you know what's funny? Them walking away in a posse. Could you tell which one wasn't blowjob? No, because they all look like the same crazy people. Okay, I don't really feel like the grandma's involved, but I feel like she's putting all her energy into this babysitter, into Whatever. And then here goes this babysitter. Oh, finally, this little sweet blonde hair. I am an angel, Char. I'm so glad you get me. I'm so glad you get it, Char. And then this poor babysitter, you know, oh, I'm so glad this lady with the bullhorn can help me. Jeez, everybody's getting so much hate. Pfft, she just stepped in a fucking mine shaft for crying out loud. She don't even know it, right? Boomerang Betty. Pfft, battery Betty is, oh, God. Man, and I don't even listen to me. Am I real? Why aren't they searching? Well, cray, yesterday the police said that they think they have enough evidence from the house to move the investigation forward. So, and they said they don't want searchers. Do not come. We do not want searchers. And they're using cadaver dogs. Well, let me scratch the cadaver. They're using dogs. Okay. He doesn't, I'm trying not to give misinformation here. If you can read in between the lines, to me, it seems like they have enough evidence from inside the home and they're doing an investigation. So that, yeah, she did kick a hornet's nest, but I tell you, she got the right one, and she wanted to be witness to somebody getting their ass beat. You got the right one. Go walking around town with her and see how fast you don't get beat up. God. And listen, for me to even say like stupid, shallow insults, they are searching the house now. Thank you, James. Thank you. Like now and again. So, and they have not moved, you know, they haven't broadened the search like to where they're looking like they're not arm in arm searching, you know, they're not diving in the, you know what I mean? So, but I want to say, I don't really like throw out shallow, like, oh, blah, blah, but these people, they just bring something out of you. You know what I mean? Like you can't, God, like, and I shouldn't make little stupid, shallow, snide, but come on, man. They're fucking idiots. My down pillow on my bed is smarter than these douchebags down here. All in the name of the babies. You know, they're no different than these religious idiots doing shit in the name of Jesus or in the name of Allah or in the name of whatever. You are serving your own needs. You are serving your own needs. And you literally, the police say, we don't need people down here. We don't need searchers. So what do? I'll hold my beer. The police, I'm a grown-up. They can't tell me what to do. Get the fuck out of here. And meanwhile, everybody's yelling. Everybody's busting in houses. You got idiots yelling at the mom. Where did you bury your baby? Do we even know that it's a deceased child? While you're asking her where she buried her baby. Let me tell you something. It would do no good for me to, whether I have a missing child or not, it would do me no good to run into any of these fucking fools. I would not be able to contain myself. I'm not that mature. I'm a spiteful bitch. You said some shit like that to me in the worst time possible. In my worst time possible. You yelling outside of my car, sorry, your baby's dead. Sorry, your baby's dead. Hold on. Let me get my big, sorry, your baby's dead. Over with. Jail time. Immediately. Take me away. I'm grabbing in my backseat. I'm grabbing the bat, the stick, whatever. Maybe the knife out of my purse. You're going down, ho. These people have no care, concern for anybody else but themselves. These babies are, you know, you ever heard those saying, security, we're just all numbers. They just put us in a number. Hey, Neely. Hey, baby. Welcome, honey. Throat punch all day, Miranda. You damn right. You know, they say, oh, we're just a bunch of numbers. The government just thinks we're a bunch of numbers. That's how they look at these kids. Oh, wow. Everybody's talking about Quinton Simon. Well, let me drive my 5 hours up there because I ain't got nothing fucking better to do than get in the way of law enforcement. And then you got real true crime people or real people that care. I don't even want to say true crime people. You got real people that care, right? You've got people that actually give a shit. And they are lumped in with these lunatics. I am lumped in with these lunatics. Gray Hughes, lumped in with these lunatics. Ike Mel, lumped in with these lunatics. It's And who do I look like trying to convince anybody? No, it's not that way. Oh, it is that way. You know, and we should speak up and say something. And then the minute, like right now, well, Bieber gonna have a drama channel. Well, Bieber's talking about drama right now. Is it drama or is it doing the right thing? Depends on who you ask, right? I don't know, man. I'm very glad that I have stopped looking at a lot of it. I am. We're fixing to get into Mr. Brooks, but guys, it's awful. Let's see, bitches crawling around and God, yeah. I mean, and listen, hey, I'm not even saying that them out there actually searching. That's fine. If you're actually doing something, whether you're holding a camera or not, who the fuck am I to judge? At least you're out there doing something, right? But the police said we don't need people here. Okay? And that shit with Cody Bigsby, you're videoing yourself walking around. You spend one fucking day there and you make sure you caught it all on camera like you're some kind of a fucking news reporter. What a joke. What a fucking joke. And cut the shit. Everybody knows that the police and everybody, it's like a 90% chance that little sweet Kobe's not even with us anymore, right? And his piece of shit dad sitting in jail, you know, with all of his rights. No, man, here you are like fucking Walter Cronkite out there and, oh, let's look over here. And poor little, you know, thank God they were unscathed. Little Monkey's family, thank God they were unscathed. But we all know how bad that shit could have turned out, you know? Man, whatever. I'm done with it, but it's annoying and it's not going to end well. One of these YouTubers are going to get their bell rung, or, you know, somebody's going to get injured. Something's going to happen. You think these people are going to continue to show up on these active fucking scenes and active investigations where kids are involved, and they're not going to get their fucking block knocked off and want to be the first one to talk about, oh, he hit me. Oh, he tried to kill me. Oh, I got aggravated assault. Oh, no. And guess what? It'll be the poor fucking family who's got charges when they are just caught in a human moment in the worst time of their life. It's shitty, man. It's shitty. And they're going to be, well, I have rights. Oh, I can stand in the corner. I can do what I want. Like the fucking, what is that show? Comedy, not Comedy Central. What is it? Oh, is it In Living Color? No. Matt TV. Stewart. I want to do it. I enjoy it. Let me do it. I want to do it. Anyway, I'm moving on. I'm sorry. I got a little ranty there. I'm sorry. We're moving on to Darrell Brooks. He does not consent to be called that. We have no fucking clue who he actually is. But what we definitely know is he definitely run over 70 people in this Waukesha County parade last year, November 21st, 2021. He totally did this. How do I know this? Because he's on camera doing it. This is crazy. All right, let's wait, what is this? Oh, hold on. I know what's happened. Let me refresh. I was like, we're not talking about abortion today. I don't know what this channel is doing. All right, let me see what y'all are saying. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay. The whales, I believe, are going legal against hogs. Oh, God, I don't know, Catherine. I hope so. How dare you call him by his name? I know, right? I do not consent to being called he. I don't know who this person is. All right, let me rewind. Let me go back here. Yeah, this shit's nuts. Let me know if there's an echo, y'all. This guy right here. Wow. He's a rapper, too. So, Math Boy Fly, I think. Boy, B-O-I, I believe. Is that correct spelling there on that rap name?
As Darrell Brooks simply won't comply with the rules of her courtroom. His behavior, she says, is incredibly disruptive. Eventually, she made the decision to move him to a separate courtroom for proceedings.
We are back on the record in State versus Brooks. Mr. Brooks, we're having issues because of you.
For hours, Darrell Brooks and the judge argued.
I know, right? Mr. Brooks, I am not intimidating you. Because you can't.
And you see that.
Well, then don't.
You clearly see that you can't intimidate me.
Last week, he asked to defend himself and
can't
fired his
stand this
lawyers.
guy.
Now he's fighting for more time to prepare, claiming it's unconstitutional otherwise.
I'm not consenting to anything you say until you can answer the questions that I'm asking.
The judge sent Brooks to another
Totally
courtroom
is,
where
Nikki.
he's only heard if the judge allows.
He has repeatedly interrupted this court. He has refused to follow the most simplest of standards, despite being given the rules of courtesy and decorum for the courts of Wisconsin.
Judge
things
Doral
he
then brought in the
understands
first round of
truthfully.
jurors for questioning.
Jury selection continues this evening. So far, they've covered some
All right, we're going
basic
to
questions.
Move on to
occupation,
something else.
Kids, marital
We're still going to
status,
talk
even
about this,
hobbies. They'll move to some
I
tougher
just
questions
want
to try
to,
and whittle down
hold
the
on.
number of jurors,
Where's that
eventually
plan
to
at? Let me
16,
stop
4
it.
alternates, and 12 on
Yeah,
the panel
guys,
to
this
decide
guy's
the fate of
crazy.
Darrell
It's
Brooks.
tons of stuff to talk about. So let me bring up another. Let's see. Shelly says, "Wish they taser his pecan zap." Oh God, man! I tell you who I feel bad for is these parents. The scanner is up and running. Good. Let's see. Let's see. Beautiful display of our rights. Get this. Yeah, and you know what, people. Yeah, and he can't claim insanity. And people are pissed off at the judge. Hey, she's making sure that he has no way of getting anything on appeal. So if she's placating him, guess what? We all need to be glad, or we're going to be sitting through this damn trial again. And he's actually on camera. You know he's doing it, right? So I think the judge is doing beautifully. Yeah, she has irritated me a few times to where she has let things go. And she's like, oh, I'll allow it. And then, you know, it just confuses the witness further. But she has to do that. And just like PP Gate put, you know, reminds us, why? Because of rights. Because of the rights of the victim as well, right? She has to do these things, you know? Is it fair to say that I am ready to claw my eyeballs out? Like this guy, I mean, I've seen him taking notes. I can't turn away from this trial. It's crazy. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. Let me pull up another one. Let me see. Takeaways from day 7. Okay, so today was day 8. 100% fair trial. I completely agree, PP Gang. I completely agree. I've been taking notes. This shit is crazy. So here, let me. So there's something on the screen y'all can look at. Let's see. It's very sad though. I mean, to like these parents, you know, oh God. I'm gonna let some of y'all that have not seen this, I'm gonna like show some of y'all some of the different things, that way y'all will understand, you know. Oh, just like you can't look away. It's the craziest shit ever. Well, hold on. Let me see. Do I want to read or do I want to let this play? Let me see. Skip. Okay. It says November 20th, 2021, which I could have swore it was the 21st. I could have swore it was the 21st, but maybe I'm crazy. On November 20th, 2021, the parade kicked off its 59th year at 4 p.m. at the corner of East Main Street and White Rock Avenue. And listen, and I don't know anything about the Kyle Rittenhouse. I mean, I know about it, but I don't know who did the trial. I don't know if it was this district attorney's office. I don't know any of that, or if it was this judge. I have no idea about any of it. But these people in the Brooks trial are fabulous. And they have nerves of a freaking saint. At approximately 4:30 p.m., a red Ford Escape drove through a barricade at North Hartwell Avenue and East Main Street. Right there, where it's red. Bam. He ran. Oh, God. Webcam position outside Waukesha County Historical Society Historical Society caught the SUV at its sped up past Carroll University's marching band. And guys, and when you're watching this trial, now they're not showing all the video to the jury, to the jury room, to the jury, of course, but not to, you know, onlookers. It's, oh God, it's bad. Like, all of a sudden it's a parade, and then all of a sudden you hear like this commotion, and like you'll see like today, it was the dancing grannies. They showed them all walking by, you know, doing their parade stuff, and then next thing you know, here comes, bam, this red SUV, and you know, it hit every one of those people you just saw having a great moment right before Christmas in a fucking parade. Oh God, man. It's mind-bending how crazy people are. And that speed was nothing. It was yesterday, day before. One of the officers said it appeared like he was like doing 55 miles an hour. Don't quote me. It might not have been an officer, but I'm almost positive, because the day before yesterday, we saw an officer testimony. Even at 30 miles an hour, you know, I mean, and a lot of these victims were kids. There was only one child killed, which is incredible to me, because there were several children injured. Severe injuries, you know, like broken toes, nerve damage in their knees, spinal issues in their back. Like, these are babies. Died. That was the one child that died. Jane. Oh yeah, hold on. So Jane, her name came up today. Oh my God, this is awful. So when they were doing testimony, Citizens Bank float, right? Citizens Bank float. There was a husband driving the float, or the truck connected with the bank, right? His wife worked at the bank. It's something they do for years. He drove the truck and the float, right? So he hears, I didn't mean to pop my knuckles in the microphone. Sorry. He hears the commotion behind, and he's looking at his side mirror, right? And he can see somebody be struck and rolled up onto the vehicle. Onto the red SUV. All he's thinking is, that was my wife. He thought he just witnessed his wife being killed. Let that sink in. He thought this lady, but it was Jane, the woman that works with his wife. But until he got out of his vehicle and looked at her, he's still looking at a dead body. I want you to know he hit Jane, and when she came off the hood, he ran over her again with his passenger tires, front and back tires. But this man thought it was his wife. And now he has to be questioned by this douchebag who's a sovereign citizen. We're going to get into all that in just a second. Just trying to lay out the groundwork, right? The Dancing Grannies. 3 members and a supporter of the Dancing Grannies. Now this right here, wait a minute. As we approached Wisconsin, a police officer fired 3 shots at it, striking the vehicle all 3 times. So there's a lot in the trial. There's a lot of shots fired. I'm kind of looking at the chat, kind of not. So I may miss something, but they're like, shots fired. So a lot of people thought that, you know, somebody was shooting. There's a lot of confusion. And initially, like earlier when he had an altercation with his girlfriend, the friend that was with his girlfriend said he had a knife so the police would come faster. So it's a lot of little odd and shit that he tries to spin out, you know. It's just crazy shit. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Right here, there were a man in a couple families. They were, I believe it's this corner that they talked about today, and where he could have gone straight. No, he didn't go straight. He just turned and went right back to the damn parade. As you can continue down Northwest Avenue. This shit is crazy. Crazy time. So, all right, let me see. Let's exit out of this. All right. All right, let's see. 76 count criminal trial of Darrell Brooks. All right, so that was 7. I don't really want to read all this. Is that a video? No, that's a picture. This is the, all right. I want to show y'all some of these interactions. All these links are in the description though. Please go check them out and inform yourself. But I did want to, because I'm going to be wrapping it up before too long. But I do want to show y'all, some of this trial so y'all can get an idea of exactly how insane this is. And he does the subject matter jurisdiction. I'm going to read to y'all a little bit about all this. Okay. So sovereign citizen movement, right? It pretty much consists of, I would say, anti-government groups, some activists, some types of activists, conspiracy theorists, but they don't consent or they don't recognize being citizens. They're sovereign citizens, right? Now, I'm going to show y'all him going back and forth with some of these cross-examinations, and y'all going to be like, what in the actual hell is really going on? Okay, hold on one second. I'm trying to pull up this. Let's see. And literally every single piece of evidence that is brought up to be admitted, he objects. He objects to every single piece of evidence. Every single piece. And these tactics of the sovereign citizen, they're occasionally there for confusion, to exhaust the public officials, or delay legal proceedings. They do not hold up in court. But he does absolutely have the right to do this. Absolutely. Is it insanity? Of course it is. Of course it is. But he absolutely has the right to do it. All right. I'm having a little bit of, here we go. Let's see. All right. Hopefully it'll let me pull it up. No problem. If not, we might can just continue this. I'm telling you right now, I could talk about this Darrell Brooks case for 2 fucking hours. I have not been able to look away from this trial at all. Let's see. Show. No one outside of my country should be owning. Oh. Why? Oh, yeah, no. Well, who would want to own a damn kangaroo? They're dangerous, right? Aren't they like wicked mean? Who the fuck would want to own a kangaroo, right? Doesn't seem very smart to me, but whatever. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see what I got all these little notes wrote down to myself. Okay, let's see. I'm going to we're gonna watch a little bit of this trial today. Oh, and this channel, TMJ Fort, they have been amazing covering this trial. They're so nice and friendly. They answer your questions in the chat. Like, you just can't even believe it. They're just super nice. Okay. All right.
And
hold on.
you have.
Let me share my screen. Y'all gonna fall out. Now, this is the beginning. I'm just gonna let y'all watch a little bit of this, okay? Just to get kind of a little bit of an idea of what has been going on. This is day 8. Today was day 8. So let's see. Let me share my screen. Uh-oh. What happened? Hold on. Let me see. There we go. All right. Hold on, I'm having a sad. Let's see. We've had a good run though. Laptop's done really good this time today, so Let me see. Uh-oh. Well, what's going on? It's not playing on YouTube either. Hold on. Hey, Amanda Page. I don't know if y'all can still hear me or not. Oh, no. It ended. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what I thought happened. On my phone, it showed that that it stopped. Okay. I thought my stream ended for some reason. Okay. No, it's just me. I'm crazy. Okay. That's what happened was. All right. Let me share my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. God, I'm losing my damn mind over here. What's up, Toxic? Let's see. Oh my God. I'm losing my shit. Oh God, yeah, Nancy, I'm not. It's still live. I'm just stupid. No problem. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is just a little bit. I'm just going to kind of bounce through. This was today's. We're probably going to have to cover. We're going to be talking about this trial. I think they give it a month. I give it 2 years at the rate this guy's going, but we'll see.
Simply put,
I'm going to mute.
Wisconsin plaintiff that's an entity, have the name of person, start the date. Well, the date we would fill in. So I'll have it shown to the state and they can let me know their position on that.
Any legal basis why that would not be accepted, Your Honor?
You have to have a person named, sir, so that they can come and testify. You only have an entity named.
Is it not true that under the Sixth Amendment, I have the right to face my accuser?
Mr. Brooks, let me hear from the state.
Yes, Your Honor, I agree with the court's assessment. The subpoena does not state a person. The subpoena form specifically indicates that the person requesting the subpoena is to indicate the witness's name and address. Mr.
Can y'all hear? Let's see. Wait a second. Oh, never mind. I know what happened. I'm going crazy.
Mr. Brooks has simply written the word state of Wisconsin plaintiff for the witness name. The state of Wisconsin is an entity. It's not a person. The state of Wisconsin cannot testify at these proceedings, so the subpoena should be rejected, Your Honor.
Your Honor, on the grounds that every document that was filed in this matter stated that the state of Wisconsin was the plaintiff, which would lead me to believe that the state of Wisconsin is who's bringing the claim against my client. How could they not be subpoenaed to testify if they're the plaintiff? And under the Sixth Amendment, I have the right to face my accuser. My accuser in this matter is the plaintiff, which is the state of Wisconsin. Attorney Opper also brought up that it didn't have an address on there. None of my subpoenas had addresses, as we went on the record, and that was stated that a lot of the paperwork that I have don't have a lot of the people's addresses on there. Those subpoenas were accepted, so I don't.
And just so y'all all know, he had counsel. He said he did not want any more counsel, and he's done with counsel, and he's going to represent himself. The judge cannot give him legal advice, so here we are. And he's a sovereign citizen. He does not go by his name. He doesn't go by he. He's a third person, and he would like to see the state of Wisconsin, which is this whole state of Wisconsin. He is on and on and on about the sovereign citizen shit. And yeah, we all have to watch, right?
See the difference with this subpoena not being accepted for the reasons that Attorney Opper just stated.
Mr. Brooks, in relation to that subpoena, based upon my review for completeness, this court would note you have not named a person, you've named an entity. And the subpoena will be kept on file as part of the court record, but I'm not going to require the state of Wisconsin to testify in this case because they are an entity and you have not named a person.
I know, Amanda. He's not too bright.
And why are they not able to testify, being that
So
they?
you've not named, you've named an entity, not a person. People are called to the witness stand to testify. You have had an opportunity to cross-examine every single person who has been called by the state to testify in this trial. I believe that your Sixth Amendment rights have been complied with.
Not if I'm not allowed to face my accuser, Your Honor. My accuser in this matter would be.
Bruh, I need a soundboard. Bruh.
So I believe your Sixth Amendment rights in that regard have been complied with.
I'm requesting a written judicial fact, finding of fact, and conclusion of law on this issue for the grounds that I just stated.
I think he's got another idiot criminal coaching him at night at jail.
Awarded the chance to face my accuser, which I should be awarded that.
The jury has a right to know who my accuser is.
Face my accuser, then how can the claim even stand? How can the claim be brought against my client if I'm not able to face the accuser?
So this case is a criminal case in a court of competent jurisdiction in the state of Wisconsin, Waukesha County. This case was initiated initially by the filing of a criminal complaint. Then there was a preliminary hearing where probable cause was found. After that point, there was an information that was filed. And at some point, an amended complaint, perhaps even a second amended complaint, was filed as well, putting
I
in
hope
notice
not,
of the
sugar.
charges and the factual basis for those charges, along with the statutes that are alleged to have been violated. I'm not going to explain any further why you can't call the state of Wisconsin in a way that
I think it's genius the way the judge has like stopped. Like when he's winning on certain witnesses, like there was one witness that was using a new software in that county. It was new in that county. It wasn't new in the sense of it was brand new, hot off the market, right? It was new in that county. Well, he grilled this expert witness back, forth, side to side, right? Completely grilled him. And the judge didn't say nothing. She let it happen. Yeah, I'll allow it, overrule, blah, blah, blah. Well, she pointed that out. Well, I think he's been coherent. She pointed out his hearing seems to be fine. And that she is mentioning that he has phone conversations with his phone conversations with his family, and those are listened to. He's very coherent. He has been deemed competent, right? So, you know, all this shit's crazy to me. He's beyond competent. This is what I was telling my husband earlier. It's almost like he took a big old crap in the room when he ran over like the parade, and now he's giving a double down, you know, 2 fingers in the air, F you, back at the same county, you know, because they got to sit through this nonsense. But this is our jurisdiction. He's got me trying to say crazy shit, jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction. That's another thing he's always talking about, which I do have. Let me see. What did I write down for that? Because I did look that up too. Subject matter jurisdiction. Hold on. Let me see. Where did I write it? Oh, yeah. Subject matter jurisdiction is the authority of the court to hear and determine cases of a general class, which would be the proceedings in question. Here's an example. Bankruptcy court can only hear bankruptcy issues. He's saying he's a sovereign citizen, so he needs special consideration. He does not feel like this court is competent enough to make sound decisions on his behalf because he's a sovereign citizen, right? And this is why he's always saying subject matter jurisdiction. You know, I know it probably sounds like wah, 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 wah. But guys, like, it's insanity. But this is what he's going with, 100%. It's fucking bananas.
Them or attempted to subpoena them for the reasons I've already stated. I understand where you might disagree with the court's ruling, but my ruling stands, and I'm not requiring the plaintiff in this case to serve that subpoena in any way for the defects I've already noted.
May I state for the record?
And I'm also not going to issue a written decision on that. The record speaks for itself.
May I state for the record, Your Honor, that I have not even
no
seen
death penalty in
complaint
Wisconsin.
And the jurisdiction still has yet to be proven, which is another thing that needs to be challenged. There has not been proven that there's subject matter jurisdiction as of yet. There's no verified proof of it. There's
I
no
agree,
verified
Craig.
proof of even a claim. Especially
I'm going to let this play out and then I'm going to wrap it up, but I'm going to come back
I don't
tonight.
understand how you can make that judicial decision, Your Honor, when It's clear discrepancies in the paperwork of this matter.
Yeah, this whole 13th witness business, he did have 13 witnesses, right? 13. Okay, the 13th witness, she moved. She is the organizer of the parade. For whatever reason, he wanted to call her as a witness, right? Well, she moved to Texas. The state or anybody else is not required to make sure that she has travel arrangements. Everybody, they have to pick that up. So, and he's like, well, obviously I don't have a job. I can't afford to fly her out. I can't do this. You know, I can't do it. Well, that's not on the judge's behalf. He decided not to have counsel. The shit is on him. So this is what he's talking about, the 13th witness. That it's not their fucking fault, you know, right? It's crazy.
Like I said, I have yet to see jurisdiction be proven. It has not been proven. I have yet to see a complaint. I have not seen that.
I agree, PPK. Even though it's annoying, it is good to see that this is our rights playing out. I agree.
Information that was provided to you previously and noted on the record. I've already addressed your motion to dismiss previously. I'm not going to revisit that. There's no legal basis requiring me to do that, sir. The plaintiff in this matter has presented witnesses to establish venue. And again, as I've noted previously, it's a criminal
I agree
case
with that also,
with criminal
Miranda.
charges with a second amended criminal complaint detailing the factual basis upon which these charges are based, your notice pleading state, and along with the information.
I think for me, and I think Debs is the one that said it, the fact his arrogance is so over the top for me. But it's not more over the top than the 70 people he plowed down. But I think it's hard, like when he is cross-examining these parents and these people that were actually hurt. Also, if you notice, and this has got to be coaching from the state, when he says, were you physically injured or were you injured? The response has always been, I'm not physically injured. So I think there's a lawsuit somewhere, you know, before he could be sued civilly. I don't know who would pick up the tab on that, but there is very specific wording. I am not physically injured. So I just noted that as well.
Information, you've been made aware of all of the charges and the penalties you face and the factual basis upon which the state has brought these charges. We are in the middle of trial. Your objections are noted. We will continue today with the jury trial.
For the record, may I respectfully move for interlocutory
I don't know,
appeal
Nikki.
on this matter, Your Honor?
Your request is noted for the
No,
record.
Cray. I could not.
I'm not in appellate court, sir.
For the record, may I move to stay these proceedings until this instant matter is adjudicated by a court of competent jurisdiction?
Your request is denied.
Based on what law or fact, Your Honor?
I've previously addressed the issue, sir, based on law of the case.
Are you making a judicial determination that I'm not awarded my Sixth Amendment right to face my accuser?
I'm not making any such determination here today. All right.
What law or
I'm going
fact?
to turn to the district attorney's office. Do you have a witness available? Yes, we're ready to proceed. Your Honor.
I agree, Amanda.
All right. The jurors will be brought out, sir.
Your Honor, with all due respect for the record, you're avoiding my questions.
Mr. Brooks, I've addressed the issues that need to be addressed this morning. I've also addressed the same issues probably every day we've been in court. I know you may be dissatisfied with the response that I'm providing to you, but my responses stand.
It's not a dissatisfaction, Your Honor. It's a lack of understanding, which I don't have. I don't even understand the true nature and cause of the charges. And
Mr.
without,
Brooks, you've been made aware of them multiple times.
I do not understand
I
it, is what I'm
encourage
saying.
you once again, if you don't understand anything, to seek the advice of an attorney. I cannot give you legal advice.
I'm not asking for that, Your Honor. I'm really asking why are my constitutional rights being prejudiced? It states under the Sixth Amendment that I have the
Sir, I
right.
already addressed this. Okay. We're not going to have any further argument on this topic. All right. Your Sixth Amendment rights are being honored. No differently than any
Completely
other
agree,
defendant
PPK.
that has appeared in
Completely
court.
agree.
Have any other defendant not been awarded the opportunity to face their accuser?
You are facing your accuser, sir. Every single witness who's been on this stand, you have cross-examined.
None of those witnesses are making a claim. None of those witnesses are the plaintiff. None of those witnesses are identified as the injured party. An injured party has to make the claim, Your Honor. A
It's
living,
my opinion that your belief as it relates to that is mistaken. It's not a lawful argument and it's frivolous. I direct your attention once again to the Beneby decision.
is that not a federal case, a United States?
You're asking me for legal advice. I'm not going to provide that to
I'm
you,
not.
sir.
I'm just asking what kind of case it was. Was it federal Supreme
This is a
Court
Seventh
case?
Circuit Court of Appeals case. We're in the Seventh Circuit, sir.
But you just stated that you're not a court of appeals. But you're citing a court of
No, the
appeals
Court of
case.
Appeals case law applies to this court, sir. I'm bound by legal precedent from the various courts that are above me.
And You're still not explaining how I'm not able to face my accuser, which is my Sixth Amendment constitutional right.
Sir, I'm not going to explain the law to you. I've made my decision. It stands.
I'm not arguing that part of it, Your Honor. I'm just merely stating for the
This
record.
is every day.
Okay, thank you.
I'm merely stating for the record that I should be awarded my Sixth Amendment right to face my
Your
accuser.
objection is noted, sir, once again. We'll continue this morning. Thank you.
None of the witnesses that testify are the accuser. None of the witnesses that testify are the injured party, which the claim has to be made.
I agree, PPK.
Sir, I think you're confusing civil law with criminal law. That's what
No,
I'm
I'm
saying.
confusing. I'm not confusing any law. The Constitution says that I have the right to face my accuser, and under the Sixth Amendment, I'm not being awarded that constitutional right. I think
After
that
everything,
definitely needs
Debs.
to be on the record, and that definitely is an issue that needs
Your
to be
objection is
raised.
noted, sir. If you believe I've erred in that regard, you can raise that issue on appeal if you are convicted.
May I put Your Honor on notice that I intend to appeal that decision?
Your statement's noted for the record.
Nobody cares.
Is that a judicial determination I will not be able to face my accuser, Your Honor?
I have not made any such determination, sir.
Will you be making a
She said,
judicial
"Oh, I have
determination?
not."
Sir, I have not made any kind of determination that your Sixth Amendment rights have been violated. On the contrary, I believe this court has honored those rights.
Even with me not being able to face my accuser, which is the state of
Your
Wisconsin.
position
claim.
is noted, sir.
Is
It's
that a
noted for the
judicial?
record. I've already addressed it.
Is that a judicial determination?
Sir, the record speaks for itself.
Is that a judicial determination?
All right, I believe the jurors are coming out. All rise, please.
Are you going to answer that, Your Honor?
Is that my brain's coming out of my ears?
I'm not
Just
going
let
to
me
answer
know.
that further. I've answered it multiple times.
Is it a tacit agreement?
It is not.
Then I should be awarded my Sixth Amendment right to face my accuser, or a judicial determination should be
The
made.
record should reflect that the jurors are coming in for the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
The record should also reflect that I received no answer to that question.
I know, right?
And good morning to the remaining jurors who are filing in.
The jury has a right to
Of course, we
know.
stand for you, so when you come in, you can have a seat. And thank you, everyone.
Oh,
Please
wow.
be seated.
Okay.
Statement calls next witness. Thank you. The statement.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to wrap it up now. We're at close to the 2 hours. I'm going to come back tonight. We're going to finish talking about Mr. Darrell. Okay, and we're going to talk about anything else. Probably 9 or 10-ish. Just depending on when I get my chores done and my little man down. But I will be able to come back tonight, providing everything goes okay with my technical difficulties. So thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. We had a good group in here today. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. And I will see y'all later on tonight. Hopefully, providing everything goes okay. And yeah, see y'all soon.